So we need to either band up together, join together to fight the evil one. And I think I say it now, but there's nothing absolutely, in my opinion, that brings humans together like tragedies. Welcome back to the show, guys. I'm your host, Valentine. Expect you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day. Guys, wow, so long. I haven't uploaded a video in a couple of days, couple of weeks, honest. I've been a little bit busy. I switch up work schedules, but I'm here. And you know what? I was able to finally, call me an old man, call me whatever you want, but finally I was able to watch, ENDGAME. Marvel Endgame, Avengers Endgame. I was finally able to watch this movie. When it came out, I couldn't watch it. All the theaters were jam-packed, obviously. The movie set records. But we're going to talk about some morals, some lessons that I was able to get out of this movie, actually. I was able to get some incredible life lessons and things that I'm actually going through right now. And I want you guys to obviously give me your opinions, but I actually want you guys to stay with me and see what is it that I'm talking about. First of all, I rate the movie. The movie was long, 3 hours in. There was times where it was kind of like slow. I was like, another superhero movie, woohoo. But after the last one, I forgot what was it, Infinity War, which left everybody like, I thought Infinity War was horrible, but this one, after that movie, it left you wanting to come and watch this movie. So I did. Let's get into about 3 lessons that I found out that I saw in this movie. The first one, let's talk about Thor. Thor, after Thanos destroys the whole world, and people just disappear at the snap of a finger. For you Christians, what is that a parallel to? The rapture, right? That's what I got out of people that are going to disappear, just like the Bible said, the rapture. But let's get back to Thor, right? Thor, after this horrible situation, this horrible thing that happened with this guy, with the villain, I'm forgetting his name now, with Thanos, right? Like, life problems come, you just kind of just give up on life. That happened to Thor. Thor gave up. He gained weight. He surrounded himself with people. And if you guys remember the scene in the house, with people that was playing video games and that wanted him to be in that life, right? He surrounded him with negativity, which we all fall into. We all fall in when things go bad. We give up on life. He gained weight. He was just drinking. Some people resort to drugs. Thor resorted to drinking until some true friends or some friends come to try to pull him out of that, right? We get a little bit more forward in the movie. Thor is not the superhero man that he was anymore. He's not the go-getter guy. He's not the fit guy. He's not that guy anymore. He needs people now that believe in him, like his friends, the Avenger, to push him. We get into where he goes back in time. He goes into the castle where his mother is, right? He does not believe in himself until Rocket Raccoon comes and slaps him up literally a couple times and tells him, you can. And after that, he says, you know what? I can. Again, this is the importance of the people you surround yourself with. Are the people that you're surrounding yourself with, are they gonna are you gonna bask with them in your sorrow and in your pity for the rest of your life? Or are you gonna have these friends that are literally gonna slap you around to tell you, yo, snap out of it. And what did he do? He snapped out of it. He believed. At the end also of the movie, when he's next to Valkyrie, and this part is I find very important, because there's a lot of people struggling with this and they might not know why, because of external influences that they have in their life from many places, even from your parents, right? So Thor is looking down at the cliff, and he's like, you know what? I've been trying to be for 1,000 years this prince, this king, that I'm not. He said that. But Valkyrie, he says, you are a leader. And that is an important thing. God made us, every single one, different. And every single one is going to want to do something. It's up to you to find out what that is. It's not what your parents tell you, even though the Bible says respect your parents, and you should. You should take all whatever they say for you, because all they want is the best for you. But in reality, they don't know what is the best for you, because the only person that knows what is best for you is you. You got to try out different things to see what is it that you want. He told the girl, Valkyrie, you are the leader. See, she was born to be a leader. And there's some people that are born like that. There's some people that are born to be doctors, some to be lawyers. Some are not born for that. Some are born to be the waiters, which is nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. That's the thing. Don't put this value that we have on what you do as if you're the one that cleans the toilet, that means you're not important. No. You just weren't built for certain jobs, and it's up to you to find out what it is. At the end of the day, Thor said, I'm tired of doing this for 1,000 years. I'm not this prince you guys are talking about. I'm going to do me, as they say, right? I'm going to go find out what is it, or not find out. He said he wanted to go and just go wherever. I think go into space with the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxies or whatever it was, right? Point number 2. And this is where America is right now. This is where we are right now. We have Captain America. We have Iron Man. Obviously, there was the movie Civil War, which I did not watch. But there was same people, brothers and sisters, fighting each other because we have different ideas of how things should be done. And this is what's happening in America literally right now. As you guys saw when Iron Man came back to Earth, that Captain Marvel rescued him, and the other girl, I forgot her name now, they bring him back to Earth, and now he's, telling Captain America, oh, well, we should have done this like this and blah, 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 and don't count on me, whatever. They're fighting. They are fighting because of the things, of the way they were done. America right now, this is where we at. But something happens, or starts really thinking, what's really important? Is it my ego? Is it my way of doing things? Or should I put that aside and let it be for the better of the community, in this case, the world? Captain America and Iron Man in particular, he was able to put that aside, put his ego aside, and the way he did things, and he was able to come together to fight this evil monster named Thanos. And this is the thing. They had one common goal. They understood that if I'm Stark, right? I understand that Captain America is not my enemy. He's actually a fellow human being like me. But there's another one who's actually the enemy of all of us. So we need to either band up together, join together to fight the evil one. And I think I say it now, but there's nothing absolutely, in my opinion, that brings humans together like tragedies. There is nothing, in my opinion, that brings humans together. And for Americans, the divided Americans that we are right now, because we are, to come together as a country, we might need a tragedy, a war, something crazy, to realize that we are Americans, that we are allowed to have our differences, but at the end of the day, we should be together. Sometimes I wonder what happens if we I don't believe in aliens, not that they can exist. I believe in a God that's able to create anything out in the universe and other worlds. But what happens if the human race, you see how many wars we have here and how many things we have here? What happens if the human race gets attacked by aliens, right? Are we going to be able to put our differences in religion, our differences in politics, our differences in economic system apart, band up together, group together as a human race and fight these aliens? I believe we are, because now we have a common enemy. Point number 3. This point I've been thinking about lately. And it's the point where Black Widow and Hawkeye, to get the Soul Stone, for you guys who haven't seen the movie, if there's 2 people, one has to sacrifice, literally die, and the Soul Stone goes to the one remaining alive, right? We saw it in Infinity War when Thanos sacrificed, guys, I'm not a geek, I'm not a Marvel geek, Gamora, there you go, Talking about, I'm not a Marvel geek and I know the names. So he sacrifices his adopted daughter, Gamora, and he got the Soul Stone. In this part, Hawkeye and Black Widow go. And they're talking there, you know, what's going to happen. And out of nowhere, Hawkeye throws Black Widow on the floor because he wants to jump. He wants to be the one that wants to sacrifice himself for the better of the people. And then Black Widow also comes and jumps for the better of the people. I forget who throws the rope. I think it's Hawkeye. They throw a rope. And at the end of the day, Black Widow does fall. And she gets sacrificed, and Hawkeye gets the Soul Stone. But the point that I'm trying to get at here, which is I think more important, is this message that you quote unquote have, that you want the better for humanity, and that you love everybody, and that you're so tolerant, and this word love freely comes out your mouth like that. How much are you willing to take that to? Or to what point? Are you literally willing to give up your life? Are you literally willing to lose your life? Are you willing to sacrifice your life for the better of others? Let me read you this. This is going to be in the Bible. And this is what Jesus is speaking about, giving up your life for a friend. This is going to be in John 15:13. And this is what it says. Greater love has no one than this, that he laid down his life for his friends. Greater love has no one than this, that he lay his life for his friends. One thing is to lay your life for your brother, your sister, your mother, people you know. You love them. You're going to right away give their life, right? Your life for them. Who wouldn't? Duh. Would you do that for your friend? Would you do that for the community? Would you do that for the country? How much are you willing to really preach your word? How much? Is a question that I've been asking myself, these people that give their life up for their country. We don't see that nowadays because, thank God, at least here in the United States, there's no wars like that. But are you willing to sacrifice? Guys, what you guys think about, what did you learn in particular from this movie? I found it very interesting that they put these lessons into this movie. Guys, remember to sub to the channel, give it a like, give me a comment. God bless, Godspeed me, Valentine. Follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, on all those people, on all those places. Well, I know those people. I know those places, guys. God bless, Godspeed me, Valentine. I'm out. Really? You made it to the end of the video? Congratulations, you have no life. Go check out one of my other videos. Sub to the channel, give me a like, give me a comment. Check out my other social media, which is Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I do have a life, so I'm not gonna be that active, but follow me on there. God bless, Godspeed me, Valentine.